Muli po, isang magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Andoy Beltran, ang Business Development at Market Education Head ng First Metro Securities Brokerage Corporation, ang stock brokerage arm ng Metrobank Group. Nandito po ako ngayong hapon para tulungan, para turuan at gabayan kayo, no, ating mga kabayan, mga mahal na OFWs, whether nasa UAE kayo o nasa ibang sulok ng mundo. Andito po ako para turuan kayo kung saang investment aabot ang 80 dirhams mo. Okay, ang mga abot kayang investments para sa ating mga OFWs. Again, ito po ginagawa po namin bilang tulong hindi lang para sa mga OFWs pero bilang responsibilidad na rin namin, no, as investment professionals, kasi hindi po sapat na alam lang namin sa sarili namin kung paano palaguin ang pera. Kaya po meron kaming sariling market education department, no, because and an OFW desk for that matter. Because ganun po yung concern namin para sa inyo. At again, isa pong malaking oportunidad ang ibinigay sa amin ng the Filipino Times para po mas makaabot pa yung mensahe namin at yung advokasya namin sa mas nakararami pang mga OFWs. Just so you know, lisensyado po ako para gawin kung ano tong gagawin natin. Lisensyado po ako para turuan kayo sa mga bagay-bagay na may kinalaman sa investments. I have licenses from the Securities Exchange Commission, from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, and from Bloomberg. No? And I've been doing this essentially for the past 14, 15 years. And masaya nga po ako na ito yung naging path ko, ito yung naging trabaho ko, naging profession ko. Kasi parang hindi ako nagtatrabaho. Imagine parang I just to wake up every morning looking forward to helping more and more Filipinos. No? So again, isang malaking pasasalamat po for the opportunity. And I do hope matulungan po namin kayo along the way. Bago po ang pandemya, ganito na rin ang ginagawa ko, pero hindi lang po sa pamamagitan ng webinars at ng mga Facebook live sessions kagaya nito. Bago po pumutok itong pandemya, I've been invited. I've been going from, hopping from campus to campus, office to office, island to island, and even country to country, Europe, Middle East, several parts of Asia, for events for the Department of Trade and Industry, Department of Foreign Affairs, and even internal events for Metrobank, the Metrobank Group, and First Metro Securities. And again, I love my job, not because I get to travel, not because I get all the perks, no, but again because I get to help people. It's very rewarding. And during the pandemic, I saw myself bouncing from Zoom meetings to WebEx to Fuse to Microsoft Teams, all the works, no, lahat ng mga posibleng video conferencing apps, parang na-try na namin during the 6+ months of lockdown. And okay siya because again, learning never stops. Hindi dahil bawal pa ang mga physical seminars, parang titigil na kami, no? Because again, learning never stops. And again, this is an opportunity worth taking advantage of. That's why we're making the most out of technology, no? So what I'm pretty much about to teach you, what I really like you guys to understand is pagdating sa investments, marami po tayong pwedeng pagpilian. Andyan ang deposits, andyan ang money market funds, andyan ang bonds, andyan ang bond funds, andyan ang stocks, andyan ang equity funds, andyan ang real estate properties, o andyan din ang real estate investment trust. Pero kadalasan ang iniisip natin, para makapag-invest ako, Andoy, kailangan ko ng malaking halagang pera. Para makapag-invest ako, Andoy, dapat naiintindihan ko yung mga komplikadong terminolohiya, kailangan naiintindihan ko yung mga charts na yan, kailangan naiintindihan ko yung mga numero na yan na hindi ko naman talaga naiintindihan. To a certain extent, tama naman po pagdating sa pag-iintindi ng mga numbers, ng mga charts, but hindi nyo naman po kailangan ng malaking halagang pera. Yun po ang gusto kong maintindihan yung lahat ng karamihan, no? Pagdating po sa investments, and true to our title, saan naabot ang 80 dirhams mo, saan naabot ang 1,000 piso mo, madalas iniisip ng mga tao, hindi sapat 'yon. Iniisip ng mga tao, pag meron akong ganito kalaking halagang pera, ganito kaliit na halagang pera sa bulsa ko, parang hindi ko naiisiping i-invest pa o itabi pa kasi wala namang patutunguhan 'to. Pero ito po, during this 20-25 minute presentation of mine, I do hope I get to make you realize na in truth and in fact, and legitimately speaking, meron kang pwedeng paglaanan ng pera mo. So, importante na malaman natin ang stock market. Syempre, as a stock brokerage firm, iniisip ng mga tao, he's a stockbroker. Nagtatrabaho yan sa First Metro Sec, isang stock brokerage firm. Well, the best stock brokerage firm in the Philippines, 2017, 2018, and 2020 for that matter. But hindi lang po stocks ang posible na paglagakan ng pera ng mga kliyente ng First Metro Securities, no? But then again, isa po sa pinaka-popular, isa sa pinakasikat na investment outlet, hindi lang sa Pilipinas pero sa buong mundo, ang stocks, because stocks allow you to co-own an already successful business. Hindi mo na kailangang mag-imbento ng negosyo, hindi mo na kailangan mag-imbento ng produkto or serbisyo. Ang kailangan mo lang gawin, bumili ng share of stock ng isang publicly listed corporation at isa ka na sa nagmamay-ari sa kanya. Kaya nga ang tawag sa'yo is stockbroker. Kaya nga sabi natin, pagdating sa stock market investing, you are co-owning a business. And you're co-owning a business for as little as what? A 5,000 peso initial investment requirement. So, importante na malaman natin, ang stock market, pinapakita ang pera mo sa dalawang pamamaraan. Sa pamamagitan ng capital appreciation or pag bumili ka ng share of stock na medyo mura, at hintayin mo siya na tumaas, then ibenta mo. That's how you make money. That's one way of making money. Another way of for you to make money is of course by way of dividends. Kasi sabi nga natin sa stock market, pag mamay-ari mo na yung kumpanya, stockholder or shareholder na ang tawag sa'yo. And when you get to buy, when you get to co-own a profitable company, that means you're eligible to receive a portion of the profits of the company. Ang tawag natin doon, profit sharing or dividends. And some companies are very generous when it comes to giving out dividends, no? Some do it 4 times a year, 3 times a year, 2 times a year. And all you really need to do is to make sure that you have shares of stocks in your possession para po masabing eligible ka, no, to receive dividends. So again, 2 ways for you to earn money all at the same time from stocks. Again, hindi po stocks lang ang pwede nating pagpilian. Kung wala kang masyadong panahon para mag-monitor ng stock market, kung wala kang masyadong panahon para mag-monitor ng mga nangyayari doon sa kumpanya na binili mo, at kung wala kang masyadong expertise, kung sa palagay mo wala ka pa masyadong karanasan para sa pagmamanage ng sarili mong pera, diyan po pumapasok yung tinatawag natin na mutual funds. Mutual funds are professionally managed pooled funds. So, ibig sabihin nun, parang nagbabakas-bakas tayo ng pera. At meron pong fund manager, a professional fund manager na tumutulong sa atin sa pag-desisyon. Saan ba ilalagay ang pera? Ano ba ang bibilin? Ano ba ang bibilin? Ano ang ibebenta? Gaano karami nito ang bibilin? At ang kagandahan po nun, parang ina-outsource natin sa kanila yung pagmamanage at pagdedesisyon pagdating sa pera natin. At kapag kumita na yun, of course, kagaya ng parang stocks, ibinabalik po sa atin yon sa pamamagitan ng either, again, capital appreciation or price appreciation or net asset value per share appreciation. At from time to time, meron din pong binibigay na dividends, stock dividends naman po sa mutual funds. Marami pong klaseng mutual funds. Depende po yan sa investor personality, no? Hindi lang po isa ang pagpipilian. Again, pagdating sa mutual funds, so dyan po ang money market funds, dyan po ang bond funds, nandyan po ang balanced funds, nandyan din po ang equity funds. Ang balanced funds po, parang hati po siya, no? Meron po siyang portion na bonds, meron po siyang portion na money market for liquidity, at meron din po siyang portion ng stock. So parang all-in-one na siya pag bumili ka ng balanced funds. Ang equity funds naman po, usually mga 90-95% na sa stock market, at meron siya mga 5 to 10% for liquidity purposes, just in case merong kailangang mag-withdraw ng position nila. Nandiyan din po ang index funds or yung tinatawag natin na blue chip funds. Ito pong mutual funds na to, wala siyang ibang ginagawa kundi kopyahin ang laman ng Philippine Stock Exchange Index o yung tinatawag natin na blue chips. Kung sakali pong magbago ang komposisyon ng Philippine Stock Exchange Index, magbabago rin po ang komposisyon ng investments mo because trabaho po ng fund manager mo, ng index fund manager, ang kopyahin every single time ang composition ng index. Kagandahan po sa pag-iinvest ng sa mutual funds, no, it instantly diversifies your portfolio. Ang ibig sabihin po nun, kapag bumili ka ng isang mutual fund, pwedeng 20 to 30 to 40 different individual underlying outlets ang nabibili mo. So ibig sabihin nun, hindi mo kailangang mamili, hindi mo na kailangang bilhin isa-isa ang mga investments na yun. Bibili ka lang ng isang mutual fund at trabaho na po ng fund manager lang i-diversify, ihati-hatiin ang pera na naibigay mo. Kahit na po sinasabi natin na 80 dirhams lang yan o 1,000 piso lang yan, it will be able to buy you a mutual fund. Again, I just need to emphasize this. You're taking advantage of expert full-time professional fund managers. Your fund managers are licensed, your fund managers are experts in what they do, your fund managers are professionals, your fund managers are being paid to make you money. Your fund managers are being paid to make your money make more money. And ang kagandahan nun, they're doing it they're doing it, they're monitoring the market, they're monitoring your portfolio for you habang tayo nagtatrabaho. So ayun po siya, isa sa isang magandang benefit yan ng meron kang fund manager through mutual funds. It's very affordable. Nung unang panahon, no, tatandaan ko, sometime 2010, ang mutual funds, para makapag-open ka, kailangan mo mayroong 50,000 pesos. And then ibinabayo ng BSP to 25,000 pesos. Tapos naging 10, naging 5, at ngayon, parang wala na tayong excuse wala na kayong excuse para hindi mag-invest kasi ibinaba na lalo ng Bangko Sentral at ng mga mutual fund partners natin, no, ang minimum investment amount ng mutual funds to 1,000 pesos. So you have the likes of PhilAm Asset Management, you have the likes of Sun Life Asset Management mutual funds, money market, bond funds, balanced funds, and equity funds na kaya nyong bilhin, pwede nyong bilhin kada sweldo. Unang sweldo, 1,000, bibili ka ng money market fund ng Sun Life. Next sweldo, sa katapusan, another 1,000 pesos, another 80 dirhams, bibili ka naman ng bond fund from PhilAm Asset Management. And so on and so forth. So ang kagandahan nun, nagiging parang exciting pa ang pag-i-invest. Hindi siya burden, hindi siya masakit. Hindi siya masakit sa ulo, hindi siya mahirap sa bulsa. Kasi you're just talking about a small amount, a relatively small amount. But the good thing about that is that small amount will enable your money to eventually grow bigger and bigger and bigger dahil hindi mo siya nagagastos, dahil nai-invest mo siya. It's pretty much providing you with discounts because investors can afford to invest in higher yielding securities na hindi natin mabibili ng tayo-tayo lang. Sabi ko nga kanina, no, binabakas-bakas natin yung pera natin. We're pooling our money together so that we can buy quality investment outlets. It's legal. It's very much legit. It's established under Republic Act 2629 or the Investment Company Act. It's tax-free. Earnings from mutual funds are exempt from capital gains tax. It's definitely not a scam because mutual fund companies, mutual fund managers, and investment professionals like me are registered in the Securities Exchange Commission, and it provides us with liquidity. Ang ibig sabihin nun, hindi mo na kailangang maghanap ng buyer if you are selling your mutual fund position. At hindi mo kailangang maghanap ng seller if you're looking to buy for mutual funds. Your mutual fund manager will buy your position if you're selling. Your mutual fund manager will sell you will sell you shares of the mutual funds if you are looking to buy. So liquidity is very important, especially if you're buying and selling. At ang kagandahan nito, there's a perfect match. you are sure to find your perfect match because sabi nga natin, there are a lot of mutual funds out there, from money market to balanced funds to bond funds to equity funds. And just recently, meron tayong nilaunch na real estate investment trust. It's not technically a mutual fund, but it behaves like one because it allows you to buy uh, income generating properties by just buying that real estate investment trust. No? Perhaps something we can talk about in the next few episodes. Just to compare and contrast stocks versus mutual funds. Sa stocks, ikaw ang driver. At bilang ikaw ang driver, ikaw ang nagdedesisyon saan ka hihinto, gaano ka kabilis magpapatakbo ng sasakyan, saan ka hihinto para bumili, saan ka hihinto para magbenta. At in the process, dahil ikaw ang driver, kailangan merong focus, kailangan nakabuhos doon ng atensyon at oras mo sa pagmamaneho ng stocks mo. Sa mutual funds naman, ang kagandahan nito, meron kang fund manager. Yung fund manager mo, yung driver mo. Parang ikaw pasahero ka lang. Pero bilang pasahero, hindi makikinig sa'yo yung fund manager mo kung saan mo gustong bumaba para bumili, saan mo gustong bumaba o huminto para magbenta. Trabaho ng fund manager mo ang magdesisyon para sa'yo kung saan siya hihinto para bumili, saan siya hihinto para magbenta, gaano kabilis o gaano kabagal ang pagpapatakbo niya. Pero in the process, ang kagandahan nun, ikaw mismo bilang pasahero nakakapag-focus ka sa talagang trabaho mo. Nakakapag-check ka ng email, nakakapag-video call ka sa mga kapamilya mo sa Pilipinas, pwede kang magpahinga, pwede mong i-take advantage yung rest day mo, pwede kang magbakasyon. Again, because alam mo na merong professional fund manager na tumututok sa investments mo. Alright? Kung nahihirapan kayong magdesisyon naman between stocks at mutual funds, meron naman tayong tinatawag na hybrid or yung fusion ng stocks at mutual funds. Ang tawag natin doon ay exchange traded fund or ETF. At sa Pilipinas, mga kabayan, no, meron lang tayong isa. We only have one exchange traded fund in the Philippines, and I'm proud to tell you that it happens to be ours. It's what we call the First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund. An exchange traded fund is basically a mutual fund listed in the stock market, at ang FMETF itself is an index tracker fund. So ibig sabihin nun, your money is invested in blue chip stocks. The more stable companies, the heavily traded, the more liquid companies, no, in the Philippines. So you're invested in the best of the best. The good thing about another good thing about investing in ETFs is if you would like to buy the best of the best, if you would like to buy the blue chip stocks one by one, we did the math, you're going to have to spend about 750,000 pesos thereabouts. And ang laking bagay nun, ang laking halaga nun. More than 80 dirhams yun, more than 1,000 pesos yun. But if you would like to buy all 30 blue chip stocks in one basket, and that basket is what we call the FMETF, all you really need is just 1,000 pesos, because one share of that First Metro Exchange Traded Fund, our FMETF, is less than 100 pesos. And I'm not kidding. It's just less than 100,000 pesos as of September 22, 2020. So there you go. September 24, 2020. September 25, 2020. For less than 100 pesos, you get to buy 10 shares of the first and the only exchange traded fund in the Philippines. So again, consistent with our title, sa naabot ang 80 dirhams mo, sa naabot ang 1,000 piso mo, you may buy 10 shares of FMETF. It's as if you get to buy one FMETF, but get 30 of the best stocks in the Philippines. No? We like it because it's super simple, it's super affordable, and most especially it's tradable. Being listed in the stock market, wala kayong holding period dito, no? So hindi nyo kailangang patagalin ang pera nyo sa FMETF, lalo na kung kumita na naman kayo ng pera, then by all means feel free to sell your position. Isa pa sa gusto kong iparating sa inyo ay ang disiplina ng pag-i-invest long term, no? Alam nating lahat na nasa gitna pa rin tayo ng pandemya, nasa gitna pa rin tayo ng crisis. Pero kung titingnan natin historically speaking, nanggaling na tayo dyan. Nagkaroon na tayo ng mga krisis pagdating sa ekonomiya, krisis pagdating sa politika, nagkaroon na tayo ng krisis pagdating sa kalusugan. Pero syempre hindi natin binabaliwala at hindi natin iniisang tabi yung mga naging biktima ng mga nakaraang krisis at ng kasalukuyan, no. Pero pagdating po sa ekonomiya at pagdating sa stock market, makikita natin na hindi to nagtatagal. Hindi siya forever. Nagkakaroon na rin po ng recovery, no. At isa sa magandang tingnan natin dito is the more money we invest, the more money we put into mutual funds, the more money we put into stocks, nakakatulong tayo sa recovery efforts ng bansa. Nakakatulong yung pera natin kasi yun ang nagiging dahilan para magkaroon ng mas malalaking negosyo, para mas lumago ang mga negosyo, para makapagbigay ang mga negosyo ng additional na trabaho para sa mga Pilipino, no. Kaya kung titingnan natin dito, financial crisis, MERS-CoV, SARS, nangyari yan lahat pero hindi siya nagtagal, naka-recover din ang ekonomiya at naka-recover din ang stock market. Kaya po isa sa magandang i-take advantage natin, no, ay ang oportunidad para makapag-invest ngayon habang relatively mababa pa po ang presyuhan ng mga stocks natin. Pero again, dyan po papasok ang professional advice, ang professional recommendations ng mga investment professionals kagaya po namin. Kaya po maganda na kung makakapag bukas po kayo ng isang stock brokerage account, makakapagbukas kayo ng stock brokerage account from First Metro Securities for that matter, ay makita nyo at mabasa nyo yung mga araw-araw na inilalathala namin na research materials. Kasi po, maganda na yung desisyon na ginagawa natin pagdating sa pera, informed decision. Hindi po siya chamba-chamba, hindi siya galing sa chismis. Alam natin kung bakit namin gusto ang isang stock, bakit namin nire-recommenda ang isang kumpanya, bakit namin kayo pinapaiwas sa mga ibang sektor, no. Again, ano po 'yon? Binibigyan po namin ng dahilan at meron pong dahilan kung bakit. So andun po siya sa lahat sa research materials namin. Importante dyan, malaman din natin that what you can still do is more important than what you may have failed to do. Iniisip kasi natin, bakit ngayon ko lang natutunan to? Ba't ngayon lang ako nagkaroon ng pagkakataon para malaman itong pag-i-invest sa stock market, sa mutual funds, sa FM ETF na 1,000 piso lang, 80 dirhams lang. Wag po tayong manghinayang na maraming panahon, maraming oras ang nasayang. Hindi na po importante 'yon. Wala na tayong magagawa doon. Hindi na natin siya mababalikan. Ang importante po is we move forward. Tingnan natin siya from a recovery standpoint. Tingnan natin siya one payday at a time. Let's accomplish our goals one payday at a time, 1 month at a time, one bonus at a time. Because yung pera po natin hindi niya kailangang hindi niya kailangang magpahinga. Ang pera natin hindi kailangan ng rest day, hindi kailangan ng bakasyon, hindi kailangan ng vacation leave, hindi kailangan ng sick leave. Our money, when you get to save it properly, when you get to invest it properly, our money can make more money. And it won't complain. It won't stop working. Yun ang kagandahan nun. Habang nagtatrabaho tayo, yung pera natin mas nagtatrabaho pa. Kahit tulog tayo, kahit natutulog tayo, our money just keeps on making money, especially if it's invested in legitimate outlets. Every time we are faced with decisions pagdating sa trabaho, even pagdating sa pagkain, even pagdating sa mga Netflix movies, series na gusto nyong panoorin, pagdating sa saang lugar ako magbabakasyon kapag pwede na ulit umalis. Even when it comes to choosing our life partners, I think, mga kabayan, you'll agree with me, we all would like to arrive at the best possible choice. Kaya minsan, di ba, pag may mga decision tayo na dapat gawin, parati natin sinasabi, time first lang. Time out. Give me until tomorrow. Give me until over the weekend to think things through. Mag-iisipan ko muna yan. Kasi tinitingnan natin, wini-weigh natin yung pros and cons. In the process, kasi gusto nating makapag-decide kung ano yung talagang best choice, no? At syempre pagdating sa pera, dapat ganun din. Dapat you all arrive at the best possible choice, whether you're conservative, aggressive, or somewhere in between. You need to make sure that your money is invested in the best possible outlet. And again, that's where we come in. I say never settle for the average. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you have all the right to be choosy. Kaya wag kayo basta-basta magtitiwala sa basta-basta lang. Um, Pagdating po sa pagpapalago ng pera, lalo na yung pera na pinaghirapan nyo, perang hindi nyo ginastos para sa pagkain, perang hindi nyo ginastos para sa pagpapadala sa Pilipinas, perang hindi nyo ginastos para sa pagpapadala ng balikbayan box. Sayang yun. Pero yun ang pera para sa future mo. Yan. Tawag natin doon is growth fund. It's your future proofing fund. Maganda na alam mo kung saan siya ilalagay at maganda na alam mo kung paano siya palaguin. So sabi nga natin, no, we happen to be the best. We're the best in the business. We are the best stock brokerage firm in the Philippines 2017, 2018, and 2020. And we are the best for a reason. Because we allow you to open, maintain, and monitor just one account for all your investment needs. Imagine having one account for stocks, mutual funds, for bonds, for real estate investment trust, and for the first and the only exchange traded fund in the Philippines. One account. Speaking of mutual funds allow you to have a multi-asset and a multi-currency online platform. You have mutual fund options from the best mutual fund managers in the Philippines, ALFM, ATR Asset Management, our sister company, First Metro Asset Management, PhilAm Asset Management, PhilEquity, and Sun Life Asset Management. Speaking of PhilAm Asset Management, you have a lot of options from their roster. And if we're going to drill down kung ano yung mga pwede nating bilhin with just 1,000 pesos, with just 80 dirhams, you have PhilAm Bond Fund. You have PAMI Equity Index Fund. You have PhilAm Fund, and you have PhilAm Managed Income Fund. Pagdating naman sa Sun Life Asset Management, marami rin tayong options for just 1,000 pesos, for just 80 dirhams. You have Sun Life Prosperity Balanced Fund. You have Sun Life Prosperity Bond Fund. You have Sun Life Prosperity Philippine Equity Fund. You have Sun Life Prosperity Government Securities Fund. You have Sun Life Prosperity Philippine Stock Index Fund. And you have Sun Life Prosperity Money Market Fund. So again, sobrang dami po nating options. You have stocks, you have mutual funds, you have exchange traded funds. And when it comes to mutual funds, I just provided you with options from PhilAm Asset Management and from Sun Life Asset Management. And again, the good thing about that is they form part of the quarantine investments. So tawag natin doon is quarantine investments because even if we are under quarantine, that's not an excuse for us not to invest because there are options available online. You have for deposits, for your liquidity needs, you have mutual funds, money market funds. For bonds, you have direct options or you have bond funds. For stocks, you can go direct. You have equity funds and you have First Metro Exchange Traded Fund. For real estate, syempre hindi ideal for you to buy a real estate property online. No? It's not advisable even if it's possible. Kasi syempre you need to inspect the property, you need to have documents signed. But the closest thing I can think of is through real estate investment trust. So those are your quarantine investments, and these quarantine investments can be yours online, everything online. Quarantine investments in your pocket. You have deposits from mutual funds, money market. You have bonds direct or from bond funds. You have stocks direct or from equity funds or FM ETF. You have real estate investment trust, all in one amazing online trading account from First Metro Securities Brokerage Corporation. Minus the forms, minus the sales loads, minus the fees, minus the commission, minus the queuing, minus the hassle, minus the consularization of documents para lang maipadala nyo sa Pilipinas. No need for you to do that because everything is done online and everything is paperless. You have a lot of funding options, no? From Metro Remit for OFWs, you have You have options to fund your account via Metro Bank over the counter or Metro Bank online bills payment, via BDO over the counter or BDO online bills payment for free. You have BPI and over the counter and BPI Express online uh, bills payment facilities also for free. Land Bank iAccess, GCash, Coins.ph, funding through MasterCard or Visa credit card, 7-Eleven, Click, NCCC, and LCC kiosks. No? So again, you have a lot of options out there available for you to take advantage of. And again, all of them have online options. We're adding Union Bank and Paymaya to the roster, hopefully before the year ends. And of course, when it comes to learning programs, learning never stops. And we want you to continue learning from the best. So that's me and my team. And we pretty much do things like this on a regular basis, even during weekends. So all you really need to do is to get in touch with us, get in touch with me. If in case you'd like to invite us over for a webinar for your company, for your group of friends, for your school, whether they're outside the Philippines or in the Philippines, because we would like you to learn as a group in the comforts of your own home, your office, your campus. We're customizing the presentation to fit the audience's profile. We're doing it absolutely for free. And we can even conduct it in straight English, in straight Tagalog, in Taglish, or even in Bisaya for you to better understand and for you to have fun time listening to our learning programs. But just then again, if you happen to have concerns along the way and it's a weekend, if you happen to have questions and it's beyond trading hours, we have a 24/7 e-help desk to help you get by. We also have the voluntary investment program, which allows employers to allow their employees to invest regularly by way of salary deduction for as little as 1,000 pesos. We're paperless from statements to account opening. So just in case you guys are interested in opening an account, all you really need to do is to head on to www.firstmetrosec.com.ph and then ipakilala nyo lang yung sarili nyo sa amin. Anong gusto nyong username? Anong gusto mong password? What's your name? Where do you live? Anong bank account ang gagamitin mo? And it's just going to take you about 5 to 10 minutes online and paperless. Just make sure though that when you get asked by the system, this is very important, especially for our OFW listeners and viewers. No? When you get asked by the system, how did you learn about us? Just click seminar or event and then just type in Kabayan. Okay? This is for you, not for me. Because lahat po ng mga mag-o-open na OFWs from September 25 up until December 25. So from today until Christmas, meron po kayong chance to win First Metro Securities merchandise. So you have shirts and baseball caps. And more importantly, you also get the chance to win Sodexo gift certificates from our Fund Smart partner, Sun Life Asset Management, worth 3,000 pesos, worth 5,000 pesos, and worth 10,000 pesos. So again, this promo is exclusive to overseas Filipino workers. All you really need to do again is when you get asked by the system, once you open your account online, when you get asked by the system, how did you learn about us? Click seminar or event, and then type in Kabayan. And then step number 3 is basically to upload your documents online. Your ID, your valid ID, place it on top of a white paper, sign that paper thrice, take a photo of that, upload that online. Your proof of bank account, Philippine bank account, take a photo of that for as long as it shows your account number. Okay lang din if it's a screenshot of your online banking account, basta kita yung account number, take a photo of that, upload online. Proof of address, utility or billing statement, kahit hindi po nakapangalan sa inyo, basta it's consistent with your Philippine address, take a photo of that and then upload online. Everything in under 10 minutes. Just remember though that for you to be able to access the full features of the First Metro Securities online trading account, it should be funded initially with 5,000 pesos. But the good thing about that is you have 3 months to build your funds. No? So pwedeng ang gawin natin is every single payday, by the time you open your account, every single payday you set something aside. You set 1,000 pesos aside. And in 2.5 months, you get to save 5,000 pesos, and that 5,000 pesos is not a maintaining balance. That 5,000 pesos is readily yours. It's readily investable. So pwedeng mo siyang gamitin pangbili ng FM ETF, pangbili ng Sun Life mutual funds, pangbili ng PhilAm mutual funds, at pambili ng stocks. Because I'm telling you that 5,000 pesos can get you all of them. It can buy you FM ETF, it can buy you Sun Life mutual funds, it can buy you PhilAm mutual funds, it can buy you direct stocks. No? There. So everything you need to learn about us is in our website, www.firstmetrosec.com.ph. We are everywhere on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Please subscribe to our official YouTube channel for our webinars, tutorials, and online learning programs. And I'm also highly encouraging you to join our Facebook community para po makita nyo rin doon yung mga research materials namin, yung mga posts ng mga kabayan natin, ng mga First Metro Securities subscribers and clients. And of course, announcements and promos. No? So First Metro Securities Facebook community. Again, before I leave you guys, no, before I finish this webinar, please allow me to reiterate that it's very important for us to be wise when it comes to money, when it comes to decisions kung saan natin dadalhin ang pera natin. Always remember that money spent is money spent, especially on unnecessary stuff. Money spent is money lost. Hindi na natin maibabalik yun. Kahit gano'n natin siya pinaghirapan, kung gastos tayo ng gastos sa mga bagay na hindi naman talaga natin kailangan, hindi talaga tayo makakapag-ipon. But if we force ourselves, if we really try to find opportunities for us to set money aside, kahit gaano pa kaliit yan, 500 kada sweldo, 1,000 kada buwan, money invested will go a long, long, long way. All right? There may be no guarantee when it comes to investing. That's a fact. But if you don't invest, if you don't budget, if you don't save, nothing will happen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my guarantee. So maraming salamat po for listening. And we are devoting about 15-30 minutes more for your live questions. And we're going to make sure that everything gets answered. So maraming salamat po, and this has been Andoy Beltran from First Metro Securities.